What's going on, Washington fans? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 rookie standouts through OTAs that the Commanders just completed last week. I'm going to put these guys in order, and I just have 3 guys, and I'll give my analysis on them and what I think and how, in what ways they've stood out. So before we get into that, make sure you guys hit that like button, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Cannot do it without you guys, so make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell as well, and also just leave a like on this video. It would really help me out. So 3 rookie standouts. These are going to be in order. So my third guy is Jakori Brooks. He was a UDFA. I'm going to count him as a rookie because he could have gotten drafted. He could have been the same as, some of the guys that got drafted on our team. He is a UDFA undrafted free agent, and he is a wide receiver from Louisville. He had 1,000 yards last year at Louisville. His RAS score, was pretty bad. He ran a 4.6 at the combine. That was bad. But he's been really standing out in OTAs, and I've seen a few clips of him catching footballs from Jaden Daniels. Normally, the UDFAs don't get to catch balls, don't get to catch balls from the starting quarterbacks. Jakori Brooks has. That shows me something. Maybe they're just doing something abnormal. But I think it's really interesting that Jakori Brooks has caught footballs from Jaden Daniels so far. And he's also just been a guy that the people that are out of the camps, John Keim, other reporters, shout out to them. They've been giving us reports, and they have talked highly of Jakori Brooks. He's been probably the best undrafted free agent so far. So Jakori Brooks has been a standout. You definitely have to put him in any list that, people say 3 rookies who stood out or whatever like that. Jakori Brooks has to be in there. He has really stood out at Commanders OTAs. And rookie minicamp was really a weekend where he just placed himself in the bucket of guys that have a legit shot to make the 53-man roster. Normally UDFAs aren't really in the conversation to make the roster. Jakori Brooks has a legit shot. That's a name you need to watch. That's a guy you need to watch. I'm telling you right now, this guy could show up and prove everybody wrong at training camp. Right that Saturday night, right after the draft had concluded, I was really excited to see Jakori Brooks on a UDFA for the Commanders. I knew somebody was going to scoop him up fast. Adam Peters got to it first, and it happened. Really surprised he didn't get drafted. He made Tyler Shuck look really, really good, quarterback for Louisville. He made him look really, really good. His deep ball ability is great. He's a versatile guy, but he can go downfield. We don't really have guys that can take the top off. I feel like Jakori Brooks can take the top off pretty well. He's going to be able to go downfield and catch those balls that really a lot of people don't. And like I said, I was surprised he didn't get drafted. He had 1,000 yards at his college. He went to Alabama. All right, he went to Alabama at in his first few years in college, and that's a good school. Like, people that go to Alabama, they're not flukes. Like, they go there for a reason. They're good. They were 5-star recruits. And there was a game versus Auburn in Alabama where he had the game-winning catch or something. It was insane. So Jakori Brooks is my number 3 guy on the list. My number 2 guy is Bill Jakori Krosky Merritt, the running back from Arizona. He played 1 game last year for Arizona and had 100 yards in that game. But his tape is New Mexico. He played with New Mexico, had, I believe, 17 touchdowns in 1 year with them. He had a great year with them. People talk so highly of this guy. This is another guy that, throughout the Ashburn and the people that go there to the camp and to the OTAs, they have spoken really highly of him. In OTAs, running backs don't really do much. Like OTAs, you can't really get a good taste of running backs, but he's even found a way to do stuff in OTAs. Heard really good stuff about him. The guy was picked 245. I feel like he should have gone way before that. He's kind of a hit or miss guy. The Commanders could hit on him. He's a 7th round draft pick. He's not supposed to be very good, but if he somehow works out, this could be a hidden gem for the Commanders, right? This would be insane because with 7th round picks, you kind of just take chances and you don't really think things out. You just kind of take a guy. We needed a running back. They took him. And he has been really spoken high of. Rookie minicamp he shined through rookie minicamp. OTAs, he shined. Like I said, he's catching balls out of the backfield. He's showing what he can do. I will say, last Tuesday, the Commanders, their whole team, they ran a drill where they wanted to see who the fastest guy was. And Jakori Brooks was the fastest guy through the whole team on that drill. So that was insane. And then also, Anthony Lynn, they did a coach's interview last Saturday or Friday, one of those 2 days when OTA'S finished. Anthony Lynn said Bill has had one of the best off seasons out of anyone on the team, and he's just getting started. So Bill, Jakori Brooks, I can't speak more highly of this guy. He could be a legit guy. Like after week 5, I'm not wishing this on B-Rob, but it normally happens for B-Rob. After week 5, B-Rob starts to wear down. Like, he looks like a top 10 running back, then he starts to wear down. Jakori Brooks is ready to fill that hole when he wears down. In the next few years, Jakori Brooks could be running back 1 for the Commanders. He's been really shining. He's showing a lot of things, man. People are really impressed with the kid. I would watch out for him. But like I said, that New Mexico tape, go back and watch that. He was a star. We don't really have much to figure out from him. Last year, like I said, played 1 game, but he did well in that 1 game. He's ready to play, man. And I think if he would have played all games last year, he would have been like a 2nd or 3rd round pick. He's a really good running back out of Arizona. Worked his way up through the ranks. Really interesting guy. So he's my number 2 guy. My number 1 guy is Trey Amos, the cornerback out of Ole Miss that we drafted with the 61st overall pick, late second round. This guy was a steal. We had got a report a few weeks ago that the reason he fell in the draft was because of a back injury. I don't see a back injury. There's no back injury. I don't see any back injury. He's been shining. This has been the number 1 guy that everyone is talking about. Nobody has not talked about Trey Amos. There was a clip of him posted the other day. He broke up a pass. He was going after Deebo Samuel. He broke up a pass. He smiled at him. And I know there's a lot to be said about swagger. When you look at Trey Amos as a cornerback, you can just see the swagger. He looks like a cornerback 1. He looks like Marshawn Lattimore did. He looks like a dog. I can tell you right now, he's going to be a cornerback 1 for a long time in this league. Yes, people were saying this about Emmanuel Forbes Jr., but this guy's different. Trey Amos is different. He had a 1st round grade from the Washington Commanders. The Commanders said this in their mind. They said, well, we were thinking about taking this guy in the 1st round with pick 29. He's here at 61. We're going to have to take him. We need help at the cornerback position. Another reason I love this pick is because we're putting a lot of hope into Marshawn Lattimore. I don't think Marshawn Lattimore is going to have the best of years this year. He's out of his prime. He's old. He's injured. We're putting a lot of hope into Marshawn Lattimore as cornerback 1. I think Trey Amos is going to have to fill that spot real quick. And with Marshawn Lattimore, the whole situation of him not being at OTA'S or any all-season workouts, Trey Amos has had to be the cornerback 1, and he looks really good. Another thing is I'm really excited to see Mike Sainristil and Trey Amos together. I mean, that's insane. Are you kidding me? They might be the best cornerback duo in the league. So I cannot wait to see it. Trey Amos, and that's going to kick Mike Sainristil back in the slot. So that was a great pick. Trey Amos is a guy that everyone is talking about. Trey Amos. If you aren't talking about Trey Amos, you're out of the loop. He has looked like a star through rookie minicamp, through OTAs. He showed up to everything. He has been a guy that is really, really good. I'm really high on him. I don't see the back injury that people were talking about. I don't see it. He looks like a guy that's going to show up day 1 and be a heavy contributor. He's going to lock down number 1 wide receivers. There's no more toast. There's no more Emmanuel Forbes Jr. There's no more game-winning touchdowns. I was at the Steelers game last year. You know what the Steelers game ended on? A Mike Williams touchdown. He just signed with the Steelers that week, and Mike Williams scored a touchdown on Benjamin St-Juste. We're not going to have that anymore with Trey Amos. I remember leaving that game saying, this cornerback room sucks. I was about to cry. That's how bad I wanted to win. Trey Amos ain't letting that happen. He's locking number 1 guys down. So Trey Amos is my 1st overall guy. He's been the biggest impressor. Anyone will tell you that. So my 3 guys are Jakori Brooks, UDFA. He has a shot to make the 53-man roster. Is the shot good? Probably not. All right, but he has a shot. Getting reps with Jaden Daniels. My number 2 guy was Jakori Brooks. Bill, people have talked really high about him. He's a running back you need to watch. Could be running back 1 for the next few years to come. And then Trey Amos, like, I'm sure you've heard the reports. Everyone's talking about him. He's the talk of the town right now. He is the guy. The swagger's there. He's number 23. I mean, that's insane. He's cold. So those are my 3 standouts through OTAs. Let me know what you guys think down below. As always, leave a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel as always. Hail to the Washington Commanders. Might do a live stream later. Keep your eyes peeled. I haven't done one in a little while. Until next time, though, peace.